what you won't hear a lot of people tell you, which is the truth, is that a lot of people are unfulfilled in their jobs, and a lot of people are unfulfilled in their careers because there's no purpose behind it. And when you don't have a purpose, then you are not fulfilled. Let me tell you what happened. In the beginning, in the Bible, God created Adam and Eve, and they had purpose. They was to name the animals, they was to fulfill the earth, and blase, blase, right? So from the beginning, as humans, we were always made with purpose. God gives us the purpose and we carry it out. When you are disconnected from God and you are living a life just to please your own desires, your own flesh, your own wants, your own whatever it is. 9 times out of 10, when you have exhausted all that, the lust, the sex, the trips, the money, now you are completely empty because you thought that was going to fulfill you and it didn't. Oftentimes what you will find out in this world, and so many people are stubborn, because when you hit this wall, then you in turn humble yourself and you submit yourself to create the creator. Now, a lot of people try to make this a big deal, but you pray to God when you needed to get out of that situation, and you pray to God about that test, and you pray to God about that situation, and you pray to God about that job. But when it comes to actually changing your life, you don't want to do the work because you want to be comfortable in your sin. Oftentimes, we only want to be comfortable in our sin is because we don't see ourselves living without it, because we have attached ourselves to it so much. So when you attach yourself to something so much, that means it's an idol. Anything that you idolize over God, it's never going to work out for your best interest. So what you have to understand and put it in your mind, I am idolizing this over God. And what you also have to understand is, don't you think that God will give you something in replace of something that you're going to give up for him? Don't you think whatever you're doing, is it even doing anything good for you? And don't you think if God wants you to stop doing something or pull away from something, that if you go to him, he's going to give you the strength to remove yourself from that thing? And don't you think that it would be better if you actually had a purpose in your life, and in that purpose you felt way more fulfilled, and you actually was helping people from a good foundation, and it wasn't a hypocritical foundation, and it was actually from God and out the true kindness of your heart, and it was backed by God? Don't you think your life would actually mean more? Don't you think you would actually be happy? And the fact that you know that you would be going to heaven because you are aligned with God, wouldn't that make your life that much better? Mirrors don't lie.